Welcome to the Monkey Mentor Podcast. Let's get to work. Ever feel like you hit a wall in your career? Like no matter how much experience you have in the field, breaking in the office role feels impossible. I've been there, but I figured it out how to make that transition. And in this podcast, I'm going to do the same. Whether you're a pipe fitter or just starting out, I'm here to help you navigate where you want to take your career to the next level. All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of the Monkey Mentor Podcast. My name is Jaime, and I'm here to help oil and gas workers go from the field to the office. Whether you're a pipe fitter, a welder, a scaffold builder, or any other skilled craft, I give you the tools, the strategies, the mindset shifts, and all the tools you need to help you climb higher in your career. This podcast is for hard workers who know they have more to offer, but don't know how to take that next step. I'll be sharing real strategies, industry insight, and personal experiences to help you guide you through your journey. For the last 24 years, I've been working in the oil and gas industry in all kinds of roles, everything from maintenance, turnarounds, and everything in between. And that's the trick of it. Nobody has it figured out. The one thing they have is that they're able to get the work done, and they're able to solve the problems and be able to solve the issues that they have. Let me take you back to the beginning. I've spent the last 24 years working in oil and gas. I started from the bottom, fresh out of high school, and I became a elevator. In Houston, it was hot, and I pushed through it, and that summer was a rough one, but it gave me the grit and determination to know that I wanted more out of this career, more than I had at that current time. From there, I worked my way up in like everything else. I transitioned from a few roles. From there, I worked my way up, moving into maintenance, planning, and scheduling. For the last 14 years, I've been on the front lines of turning job sites into efficient, well-planned operations. I've seen what makes great workers stand out and what holds others back. I've worked with boilermakers, pipe fitters, scaffold builders, welders, you name it. I know what it's like to be out there grinding. And I know how tough it can be when you want something more, but you don't know where to start. What I learned along the way is that hard work isn't enough. You can be the hardest worker on the job, but if no one knows your name in the office, you'll stay in the field. Certifications open the door. The difference between getting passed over or getting a promotion often comes down to the right training. Networking isn't just for executives. You have to build relationships. Most promotions don't just happen by applications. They happen from conversations and relationships that you might have with other people. Always build good relationships and try never to burn any bridges along the way. You need to stand out. It's not just about being good at your job. You need to showcase your value, communicate effectively, and position yourself for growth. These are some of the lessons that I've learned along the way that I like to share with you. The reason I started, so why the Monkey Mentor? Why the Monkey Mentor? Why this podcast? Because I was a guy. I was stuck in the field, feeling like my experience didn't matter. I didn't know how to move up, and no one was there to guide me. It took me years of trial and error in the field, feeling like the experience didn't matter. I didn't know how to move up, and there was no one there to guide me. I think I said that right. It took me years of trial and error to figure this out. It took me years of trial and error to figure this out. And now I want to make sure that you don't waste time making the same mistakes that I did. This podcast is about giving back, sharing what I've learned, bringing in guests who've made the transition as well, and give you the blueprint to success, and to give you the blueprint for success in this industry. I want to give back to an industry that's given me so much. I'm only at 6 minutes. What am I supposed to talk about? The funny thing is that if I just started talking about anything else, I'd be able to get this podcast going. So trying to structure this as a regular podcast and everything, that's a difficult part. I can talk to you about the career and how I can help you. There's levels to your career. You might be trying to break into the oil and gas. I can help you with that. That's what this podcast is for. That's what I want to get back to. Or you might be in the state where you've already had a few years of experience and you don't know where else to go. That's what I want to help you out with. I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did. I made a ton of mistakes and I've failed my way to where I'm at now. I've worked my way into countless jobs, always seeking for more, always searching for more, always trying to reach another top pinnacle, another top level. And as I did that through my career, I figured out that whenever I got to that other state, that it wasn't what I wanted. What I wanted was to be able to help people, be able to give back to people. That is what gave me true intent and purpose in my life. And so that's what I want to give you. I want to give back. I want to be able to help you. So if that sounds like you, please like, share, and subscribe, and send this to a friend so they can listen to it. I'm not the best of the tech or the smartest guy when it comes to tech, and like always, let's climb higher together.